we're here. It's a 2015 Colorado. There's some stuff in here that's worse than I thought, and there's some stuff that's actually not as bad as I thought. I'm not going to show you all that now because we're going to wait until we have it up on the trailer. So we're going to do all the doors and stuff like we normally do, and we'll get a little more detailed up there. Let's get started. All right, we're set up. I do want to show you guys first because I told you I would. I get the other tank all plumbed in. You can kind of see the hose here running to the other one, and I don't know if you can see it, but I just ran a T on the other tank. So this will be the first day trying this thing out. So I've gone from the factory 9 gallons in the compressor to another 20 here and then another 20 there. So I mean, we're at, you know, call it 50 gallons of air, which is fantastic. So I was actually able to run the generator and the compressor and fill up these tanks, and I'm pretty sure I can do this entire vehicle, at least the ground part anyway, without even turning any of that on. Because even before, when I had just the one tank, I was able to almost do a whole vehicle. So now with another, pretty much another, what, 40% capacity, I'll be able to, I should have no problem doing this. Very unfortunate. Everywhere I look, this truck is just rustier and rustier. Like, look at the bumper here, how bubbled this all is. This is terrible. This is bad for 2015. Really bad. So she's got the really tiny drain holes in this, so I'm gonna come back later with this thing and get them all after. Ooh. When these plugs come out that hard, that's never a good sign. They should just pop right out. I know that the camera angle, it's hard for you guys to see, you know, down here, but I really hate to break it to this woman, but these doors are like really bad. These doors are really bad. I'll have to tell her when I'm done. So this is definitely, I would say, below average for the year of this thing on how bad this is. So the factory GM coating is, like I always tell you, is trash. It's making it rust worse than it is. Like, look at, this is a 2015, guys. This is terrible. This is so bad. You know, and this is the lowest part of the frame, so if it's gonna rot out, this is where it's gonna rot out from. But we'll be able to clean off most of this with the air gun. Luckily, I'm not going to have to use the needle scaler, I don't think. All done. Very hot. Very sweaty. This really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Most of that stuff flaked right off. It actually only took me about 20 minutes to flake all the loose stuff off, so I'm not going to charge the customer anything extra for that. But this is the underneath. Really not terrible. Definitely spots where rust is starting, but nothing that I'd worry too much about. I would say the outside here is probably the worst of it, so I made sure to put it extra thick over here, especially inside the rockers. I made sure to really lay it heavy inside there. These dust shields are pretty bad, but for the most part, you know, like I said, not too much to worry about. This brace is pretty crusty, but the bed was good, so anyway, once again, the stuff's totally fine to go over rust. All you're doing is basically blocking oxygen from getting to the frame. Without oxygen, rust can't happen. So that's why oils are the best, and please do not use hard coatings when undercoating vehicles. But if you guys like what you see, please like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, message us at snhmobileundercoat.com. See you later.